Hey, it's Jesse Camp, and I am here in Phoenix, Arizona. We are 5 days out from the midterm elections all across the United States, and well, there's a whole lot of crazy on the ballot as well as democracy. We are here in Arizona where the gubernatorial race is between Democratic candidate Katie Hobbs. And when I hear Katie Hobbs, it just reminds me of someone that's nice and innocent and maybe would be starring on Dawson's Creek. And her opponent is seriously a psycho crazy, and I hate to use the word biatch, but Kari Lake, who, in my estimation, completely just takes advantage of gullible people that are easy prey for misinformation, and she preys upon poor people that have never had a voice, and quite honestly, since money is power and they have no capital, will never really have a say in shit, but she gives them a false sense of hope by making them feel like that she's fighting and is on their side, and creates all these imaginary problems that don't actually exist, so that, you know, even if you are working at your Amazon warehouse job forever, or you're in the back stockroom of Fry's, Kroger, whatever you want to call it, you feel like somehow this woman's fighting for you because she's getting fentanyl away from fake-ass drug dealers that somehow Fox News has said peddle fentanyl to kids or some whatever the shit, crazy thing, making like drag queen brunches and children becoming Furbies and needing their own litter boxes and whatever the nonsense fucking is, so that you have all this culture war bullshit, but she's not fucking doing anything for them. She's just fucking enacting, you know, tax plans that only benefit the rich, gutting any kind of social program like Social Security. Anyway, I realize I just went on a bit of a rant, but we are here in Phoenix to understand on the ground floor what's actually happening here. Is Kari Lake, like, for real? Is she seriously this fucking mentally ill and insane? Does she really believe everything that she spouts, or is it all an act? And do people really believe it? And can Arizona even possibly do the fucking most evil, heinous thing possible without knowing it and have Kari Lake become their governor?
Oh my goodness. Good evening, Awatuki. How are we? Oh, what an amazing crowd tonight. Oh my goodness. Well, my name is Maggie Smith, and I am here on behalf of the Kari Lake for Governor campaign. All right, so let's kick this off. So first things first, what we're going to do is, if everyone could please stand, we're going to start in prayer. All right, dear Heavenly Father, we thank you so much for this wonderful evening tonight, and we are just so blessed that we have all these patriots here fighting for our candidates, making sure that they get the offices that they deserve. And Father, we do everything in your name, for we know you are so good to us. And we ask that you give us an extra push these 5 extra days to give us some strength, determination, motivation, and just help us fight to the end. In your name we pray, amen. And everyone can remain standing. We are now going to be doing the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America.
Count every legal vote. I am also going to refer every single act that is outside of the law to our next Attorney General, Abe Hamadeh.
You have to elect Kari Lake as our next governor.
I've seen so many polls now that have me tied with Mark Kelly. I'm beginning to wonder if the pollsters, they're all scared to be the first one to show me in the lead. But that's fine, I like being the underdog. Look, we need a red wave badly, right? We need Republican up and down. I think we're looking at a statewide sweep here. Enough if Mark Kelly and Joe Biden were trying hard, but failing to secure our border. That would be costly enough. Well, friends, they're not even trying. They surrendered. They surrendered our sovereignty to the Mexican narco-terrorist drug cartels. They did it on purpose. You know what the cartel's profits were in 2018 from human smuggling? Not quite. $500 million. Still too much? Guess what it is now after 2 years of Joe Biden and Mark Kelly's policies? $13 billion. That's a 2,600% increase. Mark Kelly and Joe, I'll tell you what, if the Mexican drug cartel terrorists, if they could vote in this Senate election, 100, hopefully they're not, Assuming they're not. Tell you what, if they could vote, 100% of them would vote for Mark Kelly. Because in Senator Kelly, they have a good business partner. Ladies and gentlemen, your next governor, she's so amazing. This time next week, she'll be Governor-elect Kari Lake. Kari, come on here.
This is amazing. I'm with Tukey. They told me this is a Democrat party.
And the left has gone and done the stupidest thing in the world. They got between a mama bear and her baby cub. It's the most dangerous place you can go in nature, right?
We are outside of the Arrowhead Country Club in Glendale, Arizona, and in a couple hours, well, like an hour and a half, there is going to be the West Valley Rally. It is a Kari Lake rally where she's going to be speaking in person, and also got here a little early to try to infiltrate the minds of the Kari Lake and MAGA Republican followers and really try to find out, are they just naive? Are they really this crazy? How are they believing this like utter bullshit? You know what I mean? That like kids are getting fentanyl, like, you know, in cotton candy or like magical pigs or all this shit with the fentanyl. Yo, I'm telling you, fentanyl costs. You know, no one's throwing around fentanyl. I want to understand psychologically, you know, what's going on here. I got to tell you that like these people are mad paranoid. If they smell any kind of like Borat or like Sacha Baron Cohening, you know, they will get angry like some wild ass bears and they will maul you. So that is why, in order to really get into their brains, obviously I'm going to go undercover. Also, I got a Kari Lake sign, so that should help me blend in. But all right, let's do some investigation. How about this? The Kari Lake for Governor truck. And guess what? Whoa, I think there's a wild bird loose over there. Just in case you wanted to siphon any gas, it looks pretty damn easy. The thing is right there. We have some very special guests here. They are the courageous men that drive the Kari Lake truck. How cool is it to drive the Kari Lake truck?
It's the best. It's like being in a perpetual float. A lot of thumbs up, a lot of honking and waving. Absolutely.
People rolling their windows down.
Rolling their window down, giving us high fives, you know.
That puts you guys in a very cool and unique perspective to be able to kind of really get the vibe of the people in the streets.
We get about 10 thumbs up to 1 thumb down.
You and your beautiful partner are adventurers. I mean, I'm just saying that after driving the Kari Lake truck around, is there any celebrity or politician on a truck that you guys could think could be even more exciting to drive around?
Well, Trump, that would be an interesting.
Well, listen, I want to tell you that we got you an amazing person for the next float.
Who's
I mean,
that?
next float truck.
Who was that?
Would you guys take it on if Reba McEntire had a brand new duet show and she needed some publicity in the Phoenix area? Would you drive that truck around?
Absolutely. Why wouldn't I?
Would you be surprised to find out that people are now putting fentanyl in Letmo bags?
No, really?
I'm making that up. The world hasn't gotten that
Thank
crazy
God.
yet.
Jeez, the world got better if you lied about that.
Welcome to the Kari Lake pregame. Everybody's pre-gaming it here. Don't be shy, don't be shy. Who are you here to see?
Kari Lake!
Kari Lake, yes, absolutely.
What up?
Mark Fitcham is here too.
Mark's my man. Kari Lake! Woo! Go Kari or be a fairy. Come on, man! We got it!
It's exciting. I mean, the line, looks like the line is snaked out all the way to the front. Let's not, you know, put anyone on the spot, but I do think that I've found my lost father. Are you my dad? No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, I know.
You're voting for the beautiful, amazing Kari Lake, my brother, yes?
Yes, yes, yes.
You are an adorable lady.
Thank you very much. Appreciate that. You're an interesting looking man.
What do you think is the reason so many Arizonans that people are connecting with Kari? What is it about her that gives her that special aura?
I think she's telling the truth.
I've been in Arizona right from the beginning of her career. She's been a great lady. She's a great representative of Arizona.
Oh, we have an amazing t-shirt here. This shirt's very, very cool.
That is right.
What?
I said that is right.
Oh,
right
yes.
here.
Very intelligent, very passionate, loves America. And that's really what we need right now. The bullshit going on right now, this isn't right.
Oh, hello, what? This beautiful lady, we have Jane Fonda here with us tonight.
Wait, and I'm wearing
my flag vest. Woohoo!
You guys look like a lot of fun.
This is the end of the line.
This is the end of the line.
This is the end of the line.
We can do it.
We can do it.
But let's just for a moment before we get to the message talk about the high quality of these shirts. You can get it in either V-neck or regular neck. Oh, John Travolta, what? Ladies, that was George Clooney.
Woohoo!
Blake Masters.
Blake Masters.
Who's Blake Masters?
He's probably my favorite candidate in Arizona this year, I would say, Blake Masters.
I sure am. I feel I just got off a duck safari. But you are amazing. Can you tell me about when you first discovered Kari Lake and became a fan?
I first discovered her when, because I don't watch the news, and I happened to watch it that night.
What does it say? It says,
Trump.
Make America great again. And when Trump found out about Kari Lake, he went, oh, she is the gal. She's the governor that should be the governor of Arizona.
So I knew she was on Fox News. And then I saw her.
That's Jeff. Did you see that? That's her husband, Jeff.
Oh.
So there's the border, there's the fentanyl.
She needs to run for governor. And lo and behold, maybe it was just a short time after, all of a sudden she made the announcement that she left Fox and she was running for governor. I went, yahoo!
What things would you like to see improve?
Ask somebody else.
I just have one question. Where's Katie?
Oh, Katie Hobbs!
Katie Hobbs is a coward.
The parents of these kids will still be voting Democrat because they just don't get it.
Where this guy, the cameraman right here, got caught with 45 kilos of cocaine in 1989.
Very strong Christian.
Also, and this is a little first-hand information, phenomenal arm wrestler. I one time had the great fortune of being in an arm wrestling thing with Kari. It was not even funny. Boom! She is strong.
Yeah, I think she works out.
I got to say that you may be some of the younger Kari Lake supporters here tonight.
We shouldn't be.
But
my name is Brick Suit, here from California to support the campaign, not just of Kari, but also of Blake and Abe and Mark.
We aren't a democracy, we are a republic. Benjamin Franklin said many, many years ago when he was asked, what kind of a government do we have now? And he says, it's a republic, lady, ma'am, I'm sorry, it's a republic, ma'am, if we can keep it.
I'll tell you, my bottom line, the reason I vote Republican and Kari Lake is because of my biblical principles.
I'm really just at the end of the day, vote. Honestly, that's all I can say. I've been working in politics for a little over 2 years now. It's been a wonderful ride. But I would say right now the biggest thing we all need to be doing is voting, getting out in there to the polls, because none of the work that we've done over the past 2 years is going to matter if we do not go to the polling stations on Tuesday.
I submitted for it, but I don't know if they came through.
You don't have any.
What?
You don't have any press credentials?
Not on me, no.
Okay, I'm not going to allow you in here filming and interviewing unless you have credentials.
Okay, I won't interview.
Huh?
I won't interview.
No, you're not going to film either unless you have press credentials. Jeff. They have a conference over here to the far side of the podium. Did you get credentials?
Sitting in a chair. I can sit wherever. Yeah, we're just I'm just supporting. So it's like I'm not trying to cause any trouble. Just I have as a private person.
We're here with a
Question.
Oh, well, we were not expecting that, but yeah, got kicked out of the Kari Lake rally because we weren't registered press. But anywho, there's a wedding happening here, so it's going to end up good. And listen, now you've pissed me off, because before we were just trying to crack the code to like all these crazy Kari Lake supporters. I got a sick feeling in my mouth having to kind of like go along with that. Those people are so nice. No, they kicked us out when we didn't even do anything. And so, you know, that's it. Fuck you, Kari Lake. You're gonna cause shit with me. You're gonna get a war, bitch. Hey, it's still Friday night here in Phoenix, Arizona, and so I didn't want you to think that Phoenix is just angry, irate senior citizens that didn't get their Metamucil. No, there's a whole lot more going on. We're outside of cruising on 7th. We're about to have a good time and see some other sides of the coin.
As Sonia told you at the beginning of the show, I am your reigning Miss Imperial Court Pride 2023. And I am so very fortunate to have a show where I am able to raise money for the Phoenix Pride Scholarship Fund. Does anybody know what that is? We have some that do. So the Phoenix Pride Scholarship Fund is all of our prelim winners for the Phoenix Pride pageant are required to raise a minimum of $2,000, and that goes towards education in the LGBTQIA+ community to put people through college, because it's my firm belief, as well as most of our Pride prelim winners, I'm pretty sure all, I'm saying that I'm trying to be nice, no, that honestly, when it comes to what we do, like, the kids that we're educating are our future. They are the people that are gonna take over. They are the people that are gonna make change. We will make change in our time, and we will do what we can, but we need to invest in the future. And that's why I'm so proud to be part of the Pride organization. This is my second time being part of Pride, and I could not be more blessed. The amount of work that we do in the community, that we're allowed to do in the community, is absolutely amazing. So, that being said, every single dollar bill, black card, empty check, like all of that shit is going towards the Pride Scholarship Fund. So empty out your pockets, empty out your purses. Y'all are going to Vegas, you got money, so don't even try to act like, if I come to that table and I get $1, we're gonna have some words. We're gonna have some words. She's so resentful, so hateful, so hateful. Also, oh. Well, I guess fuck those kids, right? This ain't for me, this is for the children. Oh, so you hate kids. Oh, so you hate education and you hate the Pride community. Work, I love that for you. I love that. I live for you, bitch. Oh, she said, excuse me. Knowing full well in this course that I cannot bend over. That was shady, bitch. That was shady.
So you don't care about kids?
I don't know why I'm friends with her. I haven't figured it out yet. Mama, help me. Well, moving here 3 years ago, I didn't have a gay community where I was from. So I found myself here, and I found myself in drag here, and I was able to work with the community and build a foundation and a career in drag to help people who couldn't help themselves. That's why I take part in Pride every year. I do every fundraiser I can to raise money for Southwest Center, for Aunt Rita's AIDS, like any AIDS Walk foundations, obviously the Phoenix Pride Scholarship Fund. So, and especially in Phoenix, I feel that it is very familial. At least that was my experience, like moving here and meeting a lot of people, because nobody knew me here, nobody knew me at all. And being able to go out and see people and talk to people, like our Pride family and the organizations that I work with, we talk every day. We raise money together every chance we get. It is very familial. And that is part of why I love Phoenix, because our gay community, everybody is helping each other. Like, everybody is there for you. All you have to do is send one message, and you will have 5 people helping you out. Like, it is so, so, so important that we support each other, and especially in where we're at now politically, or just in general, everyday life. There are days that I could be standing outside with my friends outside of a bar waiting for an Uber and slurs are yelled at us. But we have each other's back every single time. That does not faze us. It's, you know what? If that's how they feel, let them feel that way. But that's not how we do things here in Phoenix, especially in our gay community at all. Point blank, period. I am so very fortunate to be part of this community and be able to work and support my fellow prelim winners, my fellow performers, people that I meet at a bar, like my regulars that come here and spend time with us. It is so important that we give them that time and we support them. And they support me, I support them. Hands down, it is one of the best things I've ever experienced, was moving here and being able to find myself, and not just find myself, but find myself in the community and make a difference and build something that wasn't there before.
No one brings it like Eddie. You gotta come to Cruising 7th, and you know, you gotta see fucking Eddie. But Eddie, do you know why we were in town? We were checking out that lady Kari Lake, because she's a whole lot, and I mean, everyone in Phoenix, I mean, like, she's a mess. What do people think?
Well, for me, I actually was Mr. Phoenix Pride 2014. I reigned with Barbara Seville, and I met Kari Lake. She used to come to our shows all the time. So fast forward to 2022, seeing her completely in opposition of what I do and what our community does is beyond hypocritical. It's one of those things of exactly what her and her agenda is about, which is hypocrisy and hate speech.
Do you think that she is behind this stuff because she's kind of, you know, has a quest for power and will say anything, or has she really flipped and become this evil?
You know, everyone has their dollar amounts that flips them to being evil. I wonder what her dollar amount was. I don't know what it is, but at the end of the day, she was an ally of ours. She did come to our shows. She was supportive of us, and she gave a lot of money to the queer community for years. So I'm not sure what flipped in her head. Money, power, something.
But what do you think? I mean, just final question, Eddie, and you put everything brilliantly. I was going to say that, do you feel that she's having a negative effect on just the everyday people of Phoenix, turning them into hateful people as well?
I mean, absolutely. The stuff that she posts is clearly trying to rally the troops and rally people against people that are disenfranchised all the time, especially the queer community. It's really one of those things of she has to know exactly what she's saying. I saw something today that was very much about what was happening at another bar, and she was talking about essentially that freedom of speech is important. Yes, freedom of speech is important, but when you're talking about those that are intolerant of other people, that free speech is not only damaging, it's violent, and it is completely what we have dealt with fascism and all the other things that lead us down a slippery slope. So honestly, she's dangerous.
Very dangerous. It's scary.
Scary. It's very scary.
I don't know why anyone wouldn't call her Scary Kari.
I live my life very out and proud. I'm actually a therapist by day. I know that's scary to the alt-rights that I am working with other people in the queer community to make sure that they get the help they need. But here's the thing, I'm a trans man, I'm out and proud, and I am not any different than anyone else. I am not scary, I'm not that weird person that is trying to groom children. That's exactly what they're doing.
If you go to like at the Kari Lake rally, I would say like 100% of the time they're only talking about problems. There's no solutions whatsoever. I mean, and so it's just like it's a negative shit fest. But here tonight, you know, and so that's why we honestly it hurts your soul to listen to that. But then you come here to Cruising, and you guys put on such an amazing show, great energy, and then you're doing fantastic charitable work, helping out like with the Pride organization. I mean, it's like night and day, you know. It's just scary that it seems like that negativity just jives with so many people, you know.
Most of our time as drag entertainers is not necessarily just about entertaining. It is about what we are doing and how we are giving back to the community. Myself, I've raised countless amount of money for the Phoenix Pride Scholarship and a lot of nonprofits in the Valley and across the country. And that's what we do as drag entertainers. We are rebellious in nature, and that's what we do. But we also give money back, and that's part of why we're here.
You guys are quite honestly the unsung angels that keep this earth from imploding and never ask for any credit. And my God, but there is no better time if you're in Phoenix than cruising on 7th.
Thank you. Yeah, come to cruising on 7th.
Katie Hobbs' husband is in the business of transitioning our children into a different gender. Let that sink in. Today I found out, as she's pushing things like gender affirmation surgery, which is a nice way of saying mutilating our children. You know she's for that, right? And she's for it against mom and dad's will, behind mom and dad's back. I learned why today. We just found out her husband is a child psychologist who specializes in transitions for children. We found this out today. It makes sense now. Brainwashing our children into thinking they can be a different gender than they were born. It is sick, it is twisted, and we cannot let this monster anywhere near the government. We're going to finish President Trump's wall. We're going to push back on the cartels so they're not going to run drugs through our state. We are the Grand Canyon state. We're not the fentanyl pipeline state. And no longer are we going to put up with this. And then on day one, this bumbling fool walks into the White House once he finds the front door, which took him a while. And in the first 10 minutes of his administration, Joe Biden pulled back all of that policy that was protecting us Arizonans. He exposed our families to the cartels and the crime. He caused this fentanyl crisis.
No, he didn't. You are a fraud. You're taking
Yes, he did. Yes, he did. You don't think Joe Biden caused it? I'd love to argue that guy. I'd love to have a discussion with that guy. See, this is how delusional the other side is. This is how delusional they are. Go home to mommy. Go home to mommy. Go back to the basement and get on Twitter.
What are you talking about?
So, hey, listen, he doesn't, you know what, I'm not mad at him because they've been brainwashed. They've been brainwashed. Joe Biden pulled back a border policy that was working. We have fentanyl pouring across our border. I was just there yesterday. It's pouring across at rates that we've never seen before. Enough to kill every man, woman, and child 7 times over in this country. That is a weapon of mass destruction.
We did it. Fuck. I can't believe it. Look, that wasn't exactly what we wanted to do, but we wanted to fuck up her rally. She's a horrible, horrible person. She's taking advantage of people that just can't think for themselves. I mean, I don't like them. You know, I'm telling you this, the most dangerous people on this planet are people who hate themselves. Because people who hate themselves can be easily manipulated by a sociopath like Kari Lake. And you know what? She's probably going to still win on Tuesday, but at least for a brief moment in time on this Saturday night, we got to fuck her shit up. And maybe, just maybe, when she gets off stage, rather than being that cocky-ass sociopath she is, maybe, just maybe, she gets a glance at her fucking lizard head in a mirror and thinks to herself, huh, maybe my shit doesn't completely stink. Maybe people do notice what a fucking fraud and liar I am. And even if she just thinks that for a second, mission accomplished, you know, because you're not going to change the minds of the herds. People that need fame and power as much as Kari Lake, it's dangerous. And so anyway, I'm praying that Katie Hobbs gets it. If not, well, I'm going to still come to Arizona. The battle rages on and we'll win the war. Thank you so much from Dominic and me for watching this, and